it's me Daisha, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below what videos you'd like to see from me next. So as you can tell, this is day one of 12 Days of Christmas. I was gonna do Vlogmas, but it's the end of the year and I'm about to move too, so it's gonna be really hectic, and I didn't want to cheat y'all out of the full 25 videos. So I figured I'll just do the 12 Days of Christmas before things get hectic. But yeah, so, and also I have not been on my channel. I know life happened, a whole lot of life happened, just a whole mess. I'm not even gonna really get into it right now, but yeah, so I have 2 videos that I was supposed to put up before I started 12 Days of Christmas, but my MacBook is just acting crazy. I don't know what's going on. It's telling me that I basically can't upload it to YouTube because it's longer than 15 minutes. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to figure it out later on, but as of right now, yeah, we're in this video, day 1 of 12 Days of Christmas. And if you can tell by the title, it's going to be my soft glam, like kinda everyday makeup routine. My everyday makeup routine isn't as in-depth as this one is, but I decided to kick off the 12 Days of Christmas with everyday makeup routine because I mean, we all want to look good for Christmas going into 2022, so I just figured, you know, why not start it with this. And people have asked me before to post my everyday makeup routine, but this is kind of like that, but just a little bit, just a little oomph, you know, a little skink a little boom 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 boom. Yeah. That's what this makeup routine is, and it's very simple. It's not that many steps, but I'm gonna just stop rambling because I'm just talking too much. But let's just get right on into the video. Oh, before we get into this, y'all, I meant to tell y'all I do have a no makeup routine, so if you do want to see that, just let me know down below and I'll make sure to film that for y'all. It's really not too much, but if y'all do want to see it, just let me know. And yeah, I did already do my like face routine and everything, so let me just hop right on into it. For primer, I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus face primer, the matte. I don't use a lot of that. I just use just a little bit because, like I said, I have already done my face routine, and since this is matte, I don't want my face to, you know, dry out or look dry. But yeah, I do need another primer, so if y'all know any good primers, please let me know down below and comment those for your girl, because y'all, my boyfriend's trash can just went flying. I really don't want to go get it, but I got to. Okay, y'all, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. It was just that trash can. It's windy here. It's windy here, and the trash can literally just went flying. I'm trying to hook up my camera to my iPad thing, but it's acting up right now, so I'm gonna just let it do its thing. But let's get back into the video. So yeah, after I put my primer on, I go in with concealer. I do not put foundation first then concealer on because, well, I used to, but I don't do it anymore because I just don't like the feeling of like my face feeling cakey or like feeling like I have a mask on or a lot of makeup on, especially for these looks. So I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in the shade 380 right up under my eyes. You know what, I should probably get a mirror. I'm going to go in with this up under my eyes. I do not put like a whole bunch because I like to go in twice sometimes with my concealer, so I don't put a whole bunch on the first try or on the first go around, so it doesn't build up and look cakey. And I'm looking down because this is where my viewfinder is. So I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit. And I do not use a beauty blender for my concealer. I do not use a I don't use a beauty blender for my concealer because I don't want it to look like patchy. And I realized that sometimes when you use beauty blenders with your concealer, it does take away a lot of the product and it starts to look patchy. So I'm gonna go in with a brush. This is from BH Cosmetics. I've had these brushes for so long. I probably need to get more, but yeah, this is from BH Cosmetics and it's the number 4 brush. Let me go get a mirror or something, y'all. So when I'm doing this, I'm not dragging it down at all. I'm literally just patting it into my skin. And make sure you get like right up under your eyes, because if you don't, it's gonna look crazy. And I also try not to drag it all the way out, but if it does like go out, I guess you could say, like, I don't really like, it doesn't bother me. But once I get my under eyes, I go in and I do my nose and I do my chin. And I do not do my forehead and like right above my lip. That's just not what I do. Like, but yeah. But I will say I do drag it up, like for my nose, I do drag it up for like the leftover or whatever to be on my forehead, but I don't specifically put concealer on my forehead. And then I just do the same thing that I did under my eyes, right here, and on my nose. Okay, so now that my face is somewhat concealed, or like I put concealer on my face, I then go in with my foundation. And for my foundation, I use the Clinique Beyond Perfect Foundation plus concealer. It's the 2-in-1. This is like full coverage, so I don't put that much on it on my face, but I have this in the color 28 Clove. Okay, so I did move the angle. I think this is an absolute better angle. But yeah, so my camera also died, so I had to get a new freaking battery and put in it. So I'm trying to set up my mirror right now. Literally everything is working against me right now. Like nothing wants me to be great. I guess the universe does not want me to be great, but nevertheless, we're gonna push through because that's just what you have to do. So like I was saying, I put the foundation on my face, and I do use a beauty blender for my foundation, just not my concealer. So I'm going to blend this in, and I do not like get upset or get bothered when it does mess with my concealer, because like I said, I do go in twice with concealer. But make sure you get up under your neck and on your ears with the foundation, because you don't want to look like a moon face and have your face and neck looking different. And the leftover concealer, the leftover foundation that you have on your beauty blender, just bring it up on the sides of your nose. And on your eyelids. I did not put any on my forehead, but yeah, don't forget to put foundation on your forehead. Don't need a lot, just a little bit. How was y'all's Thanksgiving? Make sure you comment down below and tell me how y'all's Thanksgiving was. Me, I didn't do much. I went with my boyfriend to one of his friend's house. for Thanksgiving, because if y'all don't know, I am in the military and I'm stationed in Japan right now, so I couldn't be home for Thanksgiving, because y'all flight from Japan to the States is like at least $1,200 at least. And I'm about to move. I ain't trying to pay $1,200 on no flight, okay? But now that I'm done with my foundation, I'm gonna go back in with just a little bit of concealer to like blend it out where you can tell where it went over, where my foundation went over my concealer. I'm so sorry, y'all. If I'm literally have this mirror in front of the camera, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try not to, but yeah, it's hard. I literally told you, chilling, eating. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't. And you don't get it because you're not that girl. Y'all, TikTok is my weakness. I have to like literally, if y'all hear the wind, I'm sorry, but I literally have to like limit myself on TikTok, because if I don't, the day would just go by and I'll be on TikTok all day. So I try to limit myself. So yeah, like I said, I'm literally just doing the same thing that I did before, just blending it how I did before, just patting it in, not like really rubbing it or anything like that. So yeah, once I'm done with that, for the second time, now I'm about to set my face. And for setting powders, I do mix. I use the Covergirl Clean Professional in Translucent Light. It's the number 110. And I also use the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder. And this is in Honeymoon. Yeah, this one is in Honeymoon. So when I set my face, this is so messy. When I set my face, I use more of the pink setting powder and just a little bit of more of the Covergirl and just a little bit of the Black Radiance, because I like a bright under eye kind of. So that's what I'm gonna do. I put the Black Radiance in the cap and I just pour y'all, I cannot talk today. I pour the Covergirl in on top of that. God dang. So then I just take any brush that I have and mix it together. This is the same brush that I use for my concealer. But yeah, I just take that and mix it together. And I take a dry beauty blender. I don't know what brand this is, but I do take a dry beauty blender and I set my face. I do not bake, but I set. So I don't put like a whole lot, just enough to set. And that was a little too much for me, but it's okay. And I do not bring it like all the way out. I just do right up under my eyes. And make sure so I try to look up so I get the creases so my concealer isn't like creasing or anything. And then I go back in with more, get more, and then I just go on my nose. So literally I put it on the like really straight side of the beauty blender and I go up my nose and I take what's left over. I don't go back in for my chin. I just take what's left on the beauty blender and I just set my chin. So now that that's done, I take the, I'm pretty sure this is Black Radiance. Yeah, Black Radiance Color Perfect foundation stick. Yeah, I really cannot talk today. I don't know what's going on. I take the Color Perfect foundation stick in the shade I believe it's 6825. That's all it says on it, and it doesn't say like a specific color. And yeah, this is new. So yeah, I just take that and I go in my contour areas. So yeah, I also go really light around my forehead, and I just do like really light dots around like the bottom of my face. So now that I have that on, I take a brush. This is a Wet n Wild brush, nothing special, and I just blend it in. I try not to drag it down because you don't want your face to look muddy, and when you use cream contours, it can look muddy really fast. So I try not to bring it all the way down, but I also blend up into my concealer. So yeah, that's my contour on that side, and I literally just do the same thing, but for my nose I do it a little different. So I'll let you know I'll tell y'all about it when I get to it. So for my nose, I do take a different brush. I take this BH Cosmetics number 8 brush, and I blend it out, and I do blend it up to my eyebrow, up into my eyebrow. But also when I'm blending, I don't like specifically blend under the contour. I kind of go into my concealer where the setting powder is. I kind of blend into that, so it's not like a harsh line. And yeah, that's literally just about it. But I realized with the Black Radiance, so when you're using this cream contour, you also have to go in with a cool tone powder contour, so it's not so orange. Because the Black Radiance, I think they use orange undertone, and your face can start to look really like red and orange if you don't set it with a cool undertone. So that's how I kind of like balance that out. But yeah, that's all I do for my nose. Nothing too special. Make sure you blend it down so you don't look crazy. And yeah, now I make sure I blend it up into my eyebrow. Yeah, so that's just it for my cream contour. So after my cream contour, I do use the same brush, but yeah, I do not have a really good like powder contour right now. I literally use the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I don't even know the name of this, but it's a brown shade right here. I don't know the name of it, but I do use that to set my cream contour. And I don't use a lot either. So the same way I did my cream contour, I do the same thing with my powder, as far as try not to drag it down, and specifically like blend it up into my concealer. And then I use the same brush. I don't go back in with this really small brush to set my nose. I just pinch it a little bit and then just blend it down. That is a little harsh though, so blend it out just a little bit. And yep, make sure you get that nose snatched, honey, snatched. So yeah, now that my contour is blended out, I take my nose brush again, and I go with the same color that I use for my contour, the dry contour, and I go above my eye just so my eye doesn't look like completely naked. But another thing for this look, I do not put anything on my eyebrows, but my eyebrows are like really thick, so I don't necessarily have to, but I do like go in and brush them up. You'll see at the end. But yeah, I don't go in and like line my eyebrows or anything. And I know my eyebrows need to be waxed right now, trust me, I know. But yeah, this look is really simple, nothing too crazy. And yeah, that's it for my eyes. But now that I have contour everything, I do go back in with the dry beauty blender again, and I go in with the Black Radiance specifically, and I line my contour. So for this, I go from my ear and I go straight like that. I go almost like right to my mouth, but I curve it up just a little bit. And for the other side, I do the same thing. I need more though. It's literally, this look is literally so easy. I could honestly do this in like 15 minutes or less. But yeah, so once I line it, I do drag it down just a little bit, and immediately I go in with just like some kind of big brush and brush it away so it doesn't look too harsh. And if it's like a really sharp line like how this is, I just blend it out just a little bit. So yeah. And I take, this is the BH Cosmetics 124 brush, by the way, but I do take a smaller brush but similar to this, which is, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics number 3 brush, and I go in with the Fit Me matte and poreless in 334 Warm Sun to go under my under eyes or wherever I put concealer, to basically just brush away the powder. But I do not go in with a lot of this. I just do just a little bit and brush away that powder. And so another thing, I understand, I know my face looks kind of dry right now, but that's okay, because when I go, I use a dewy setting spray, and when I go in with my setting spray, it just brings everything together. And for my nose, when I'm going in with my nose with the powder, I literally go really light on my nose so it doesn't mess up how I've contoured my nose. Okay, and so I see my chin is like really like wide. It looks really wide, and like where the concealer is at. So I'm going to go back in with the foundation beauty blender. This is a Real Techniques beauty blender, by the way, and I'm just going to blend that in just a little bit more because I don't want my chin to look that contoured. So yeah, once that's done, I do go in with a blush, and I'm going to be using the Profusion Cosmetics blush, and this is the 6 shade blush palette. And I know sometimes I go in with Captivate, that's this like purple pink color, but lately I've been going in with the Love Joy color. And I just take my blush brush wherever it's at. Okay, so for my blush, I use the BH Cosmetics, this says 125 too, but it's not the 125. This is just a smaller brush than the big one that I brushed away my contour highlight with. But yeah, I take just like literally just one little dab, and I tap it on this, and I go in just a little bit, not too much, because I don't want to be looking like a freaking clown. I just want it to be really subtle on my cheeks. So yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell. You probably can, but literally it's just a little bit. Then I go in same place, same thing with the other cheek. Nothing too crazy. And sometimes I do blush a little bit at the bottom of my nose, but this is nothing serious. It's nothing like mandatory. It's just sometimes when I'm feeling a little spicy, I guess. And next I do my highlight. Sometimes I use the Touch of Fancy highlight, but it's the loose powder, and it is really messy, and it's also really bright. So for this like soft glam look, most of the times I don't use it. I use the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the Mega Glow, I guess. I don't know, this is what I use most of the time, but it's an Awesome Blossom 336A. But yeah, when I'm feeling like wanting to look really bright and stuff like that, I use the Touch of Fancy highlight. I don't know what color this is. I've had this for so long, but yeah, so I'm gonna use the Mega Glow Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Awesome Blossom, and I just put that in like my highlight areas. So for where I put highlight on my nose, since this brush is a little wide for that, sometimes I take my finger, or most of the times, mostly all the time, I take my finger and I just go right in that area. And then I go above my lip just a little bit. Yeah. After that, I set my face with the Black Radiance Dewy Setting Spray, the Luminous and Set Hydrator Fixer. But yeah, I just set my face with this, and we are almost done, y'all. So once I set my face, I just fan my face, you know. Now that I have set my face, I'm going in with the Voluminous Lash Paradise Voluminous mascara, and this is the waterproof. I don't recommend this waterproof one. It's really good, but it's really hard to get off too. Like, I literally use makeup removal wipes, micellar water, and it's still really hard to get off. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in on my top lashes and not on my bottom lashes yet, because I am gonna put eyeliner on. So now that I put mascara on, I'm going in with the NK Makeup Auto Eyeliner, and I believe this is just black, and I'm gonna line my under eyes. If my camera dies, I'm sorry, but yeah. I can't even really see for real, but okay. So I went in with my eyeliner under both of my eyes. I'm sorry, my camera died, so y'all didn't see me, but it's literally just right under your waterline. So after I put eyeliner on, I just go in with the same mascara and I just hit up my bottom lashes. And y'all, make sure you hold your head down and look up when you're doing your bottom lashes, so you don't get mascara like all up in your concealer. Okay, y'all, literally when I tell you everything, just like everything that could go wrong, it's going wrong. But it's okay, it's all right. God got me. I'm not gonna let the devil steal my shine today. I'm telling you that. Literally, so both of my batteries died. I charged the other one while I put this one in. I charged the other one, and as soon as I got back in the groove of filming, literally my SD card said it was full. But it's okay. I got another one. So like I said before, I was rudely interrupted. I'm going in with the NYX Professional Makeup. This is an eye pencil, and this is in black brown. Eye pencil, lip pencil, it does the same thing. So I'm just going to line my lips. Cool. So yeah, just line my lips, and then I'm going to go in. Then I'm going to go in with the Full Spectrum Covergirl Gloss Idol, and this is in Blessed Benny, or Benny, I don't know, but it's just a pink lip gloss, and I'm only going to do this on my top lip, only on my top lip, and I'll tell you why in a second. But yeah, so I only put that on my top lip, Then I go in with this Ruby Kisses Hydrating Lip Oil. This is from the beauty supply store. And I'm gonna put this on my bottom lip. So now that I have both of my lip glosses on, I'm going to, you know, basically just rub my lips together and blend them together. So yeah, this is the final look. It's very simple, very soft glam, not doing too much, you know, out there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said at the beginning, leave comments down for what you would like to see from me, especially for the 12 days of Christmas. I have some things planned out, but if y'all want to see other stuff than what I already have planned out, I'll definitely film that instead. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, and I will see y'all tomorrow on day 2 of 12 days of Christmas.